and thank you for purchasing the Shermco Model 3. Today we are going to show you how to install your Redbull shims into your 12-ounce can slot so it will dispense Redbull. First thing you will have to do is open your door and access your soda chamber. These are the two motors that you will be removing and installing the shims onto. The tools required for this are simple: a pair of pliers and a screwdriver. That's all that will be required. First thing you'll want to do is remove the two thumb screws on the left and the right of the black motor harness. Set them down someplace where you will not lose them, because they will roll away. Flip it 180 degrees to where you can see the 4 screw holes that you will be mounting these brackets to. The first one is an L-shaped bracket that will be mounting right here to the back part, to where if you were to flip it back, it's the furthest back on the machine. Insert it inside the recess. Take your screw that has the washer and the lock washer, and first just thread it right through the hole and hand tighten so you can get both holes aligned. Give a little so it's in there. Take your second screw and insert it into the hole and tighten. Once you have them both started on the threads, you can go ahead and tighten them down. Take your screwdriver and just give a little tightness. That is the first part of the shim. The second shim is your flat one here that requires the nut and the bolts. Make sure you can see that it has a recessed side, so when you install your screw, it's flush. That side you want to put on the back side here to where it makes an L also. What you will do is take your 2 flush screws here, put your shim like so, just kind of hold it with your thumb there, and feed the screw through like so. You can see how it's exposed. Then you can just hold it like that, take the nut that's there, and just go ahead and screw the nut on. Now these are lock nuts, so you probably will not be able to screw them all the way down with your fingers because they have nylon on the inside, so they will not back up from the vibration of the motor turning. Insert the other one like so. Take your other nut and hand tighten. Once you have them hand tightened, like so, you just take your pair of pliers, kind of hold the nut like this, and you can see it'll hold the whole thing if you want. What I do is kind of hold it with one hand and hold the thing, your motor, and then just tighten the screw with your screwdriver. Now you don't have to crank these down all the way, you just want them snug, like so. Go to the other one, put the pliers on the nut so it holds so it will not spin, and then just screw it on. It's that quick and that easy. You just put your motor right back in, slide it in to where the holes align on the left and right side. Take your thumb screws, put them right back in, like so. Tighten them down. You do not want to put a pair of pliers on these screws because they will break them. They are only made to be thumb tightened. Once you have those tightened in, like so, those shims are in. Then you want to put your chute where the Red Bulls go down. you'll notice that you have two different sizes. The longer one is for the top. Right here, you see you have two chambers. This is your top selection, this is your bottom selection. The longer one will go on the bottom of your top selection, like so. You just slide it in, kind of lift so the back goes on, and it's in place. The shorter one goes on the bottom selection, on the second shelf like so. It's kind of tilted back, and it's in place. And that is it. That is how you install your Redbull shims on your Shermco Model 3.